All right, we are live. Welcome, folks. Hope you're having a good day. Gonna be doing some casual runs today. Oh, I have the wrong mods installed. I still have PvP mods in place. But we are not doing a Major League Balatro match today. We are doing casual runs. And that does not include Slay the Jokers or Riff Raff, so you can't see what my Jokers are if I do that. Alright, we are doing casual runs, and today's stream is sponsored by Flexispot. You can type !Flexispot, !share, !desk. I've worked with Flexispot in the past for a couple months now, and they sent me the standing desk that I use, which was a great improvement over my previous one. It's more stable, it's more sturdy, it doesn't wobble as much, which means the camera doesn't wobble as much, which is very nice. It's quieter on the way up, and they also sent me this fantastic C7 Max chair, which is very comfortable, more comfortable than the traditional gaming chair that I was using. And you can get a good deal using the link in the command or in the video description if you're on YouTube, or the panel if you're on Twitch. And they offer a 30-day return policy and a 10-year warranty, so you can try it out risk-free. Thank you to Flexispot for sponsoring today's stream. And huge thank you to Flexispot. If you do decide to pull the trigger on any of their products using my link, it will actually directly support the channel, which is very cool. Thank you, Flexispot. Enzo and Matthew, thank you for the subs. Sorry, I forgot to turn the alerts back on. I've got everything set up for collab mode. All right, Plasma White. Let's get after it. Oh, welcome, C-Dubs. And thank you on the rare skip. This isn't PvP.
Well met.
Palmasaurus Rex, thank you for the 7. And Casey. Oh my! Oh no, no, no! Alright. Maybe the prophecy is real. Credit card in the buffoon pack. Unlucky. Alright. That actually could have been something very special, but we got rocked, unfortunately. It's not a voucher we want, so maybe there's an econ option in here. Like, that would have just been much better if it weren't a negative, right? I think it's still probably too early for the... Buy this. Could start working on the lucky cards. I think it's too early for a voucher skip, unfortunately. You are the luckiest streamer ever. Okay. You are the smartest chatter ever. Parentheses derogatory. Alright.
Well met.
Niche, thank you for the prime. Go here. I don't think the rare skip, I think the rare skip is separate than the Joker queue. I could be wrong. But people that know more than me in chat are saying that right now. Clem, thank you for the bits. Very nice. We can get some attempts on that. Maybe that'll be the net negative blueprint. Roffle, why do you not play Major League? Great question. Well, there's the deja vu. Rare skip separate from Wraith Pulls. I'm the wrong person to ask. Check the code. Blush. I gotta at least try for the 6, I guess. Yeah, after anti-8, somebody can run the seed and see if the negative or the rare skip gives the net negative. I sincerely don't know.
Well met.
Krista, thank you for the prime. Any 6s? Sure, why not? I guess that's why not. Give me $20. I really don't want to part ways with the Chaos right now. It's pretty good. Incantation could give you 4 6s? Yep. I could also try playing the game well instead of doing that. He's back. Well, at least we got blank. Use a purple. Oh, that was a 6. Sometimes I go 6 blind. That's not true. Oftentimes I go 6 blind. This might not be enough without face cards. Told you. Now we hit both of the remaining 6s. Hey, welcome, Mix. Glad to hear that. As much as I'm anti-math, I'll give the pass on that one. Car, thank you for the bits. There's a world where we just die to the boss blind. And Slat, thank you for the donation. Really don't think this is a good time for the skip, but... Okay, I think we're fine. Because of that queen. Obviously, just don't make a play for 6 cents here. Well, voucher skip was useless. Six. Saw it that time. Nacho, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the hard work you're doing translating the intros. And good luck with the transcription of the stream. I'll try not to yap too much so that it's less work for you. But also, it's kind of part of the job. Oh, that's a 6. C-dubs. Before you, let me get ahead of it, chat. Yes. Yes, the Ouija could give us 6s too. Ha ha ha. There, now you don't have to make the joke. It may actually be death of 6 until we get the spectrals that we need. We really only need Ecto. Disgusting. At least the lucky cards are hidden. Now we're gonna have to look at that? Yeah, for the whole run, potentially. More 6s for the 6 cents. Time to get another red seal? Yeah, now we have to keep the 6 cents even longer just to find the red seal. We're jacking. I was just about to complain about not having any hearts in this hand, but then we got the immolate, so it actually ends up being a good thing. I need a face card. There we go. We jacked it. It's an early antimatter. Which is actually, like, normally you don't want antimatter this early, but we've got kind of decent Joker setups, and we've been limited in terms of what we can snag, so it's actually kind of nice. Three sixes left. Unfortunate. Why? We have Joker space. Flip. Thank you for the 5. Saw it this time, chat. In death, another 6. Cool. Chad, I can't get past Act 3 for the life of me. Have you considered switching to Defect and simply winning every run? That's what I did. But I used to like playing Defect even on the original game, so maybe it's just my bias. Oh my god, it's a purple. D-Man, thank you for the 2. Move on, man. The game is dead. Stop milking it. Have you tried getting a life, and then it won't bother you as much? Or me as much? Six. Oh, I guess I do need that red seal. That's a voucher cleared. And horrendous temperance value unless we pick up the gift card. Well, we're not discarding 6s. I don't think our deck is set up very well for that. Six. Army. Could be hanging on to this invisible for quite a while. Or we could just be dead. It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? last card could save. Still have 3 6s. There's a 1 in 6 chance that we just die here before we even get to the boss blind. We don't die here. Oh god, it hit hearts. I think we might be okay. We might have to, like, do an aggressive... Maybe not. Invisible cell, though. Big Z. I give you the 11 months. Appreciate that. Everything is hearts anyway. Just gonna rotate through this. Priority 1 is seeing where we stand in terms of score. Seems like a good spot to be. So I don't think we need the glass. Yeah, welcome, Murphy. I'm gonna start needing some more score just to survive. That helps. Well, we can correct one problem. Here. Here. Thank you, hallucination. Very cool. How many 6s left? 1. it is. Last chance for Ecto. Obviously. Send it. Alright, do have some issues into the upcoming boss blind. We have 1-5 still. Doesn't matter. That should cover it. Lack of overstock feels pretty bad, though. You're welcome, Kelly. This guarantees the purple draw. Actually, I should have put that on red seal. I forgot about the golden ticket already. $1 extra here. Alright, I'm gonna copy the seed because we still have to check for that, like, the rare skip angle. So if somebody wants to run V78 VI81I into their game and see if the early negative skip brings up that nat negative blueprint that we saw.
Well met.
We could go Seance. Pretty easily, in fact. Emilio, thank you for the 4. Anti-3 rare skip. Card 2 would it be a blueprint? Yeah, the problem was the Anti-1, Shop 1 was a nat negative blueprint. But there is a Anti-1 rare skip, and chat was telling me that that would mean that that would make the blueprints free. Just check the rare skip gives a negative obelisk. Okay, so yeah, the rare skip. That's what I thought. The rare skip queue. The addition queue stays the static, but the Joker queue changes when you hit a skip. That's what I thought. And that's what I said, but people were trying to convince me otherwise. No, both were negative? Oh. Wait, so could you buy the obelisk and then sell it to actually have money? So you could get the blueprint that way by selling the obelisk, maybe. I don't really have enough score right now. But obviously we have none of that information when we're just playing the run blind, right? I have to take the wrong lesson from this and say that the rare skip is always correct from now on? Yeah. Yeah, because if I know chat, which I do, they love obelisk, right? I need to play that for, or discard that for. Obelisk scares me? It can't hurt you.
Well met.
Mid Carter, thank you for the 4. Wait, that's a shame. Pluto and Eris here. Same thing here. Those are the exact hands that we need to level up in order to make some form of pivot. Okay, don't play a flush here. Fours again. No, don't cut that. I want the out for Seance still. Kaios, thank you for the super chat. What's the biggest mistake you think beginners make? I have 100 hours in the game and still struggle to get consistent runs. A sense of commitment to early jokers that don't do much just because you have them and they have like superficial synergy with the build. And so basically just not knowing where your scoring is and devaluing money and the importance of econ. Boy, we are gonna need to find something here, aren't we?
met.
No whammies, thank you for the 7. But you know a nudist has a pet parrot? He has a bird in his hand. It's worth 2 in the bush. Gonna need to just roll this. Ugh, and get something better than that, unfortunately. I do lose a glass card off of that. Which I kind of need for my scoring right now. Probably need just anything for my scoring right now. Ugh. Jesus. I can't strengthen all of my queens because I might need them for a Seance game plan if we're able to stabilize, but I do want the red seal up. Don't think we need the glass yet. I think we have to roll down and just rip the Wraith, maybe. And see what our score looks like. The problem is we can't... We would have to sell the golden ticket to make that play work, and that's our ticket out of the Wraith. So really what we need is to be able to sell... We need a replacement scoring option for the tribe. We sell the other tribe or the acrobat and rip it that way.
Well met.
Cannot decide a name. Thank you for the 9. Ugh. I think with the steel we can do that. The steel is almost as much. That's not what we need. It might kill me. Unfortunately, we might just have to, like, give up on the Seance Dream. And just start fixing towards the idol.
Well met.
Lucy, thank you for the 6. Roffle got the Sans to work one time and been chasing that dragon ever since. I mean, it's just, I need an Ecto is the problem. It's on 10 of hearts again.
Well met.
Christian, thank you for the 3. Appreciate that. Take this to get halfway through a voucher clear. I'm having an awful hard time with jokers lately, which is the easy part, allegedly. Black hole works on every hand, including those that aren't unlocked yet. I think we just give up on the Vagabond's costumes too much. Okay. Bro, get over it. This and this because we don't have anything to match up with it. I'd like to be able to use this death, but I need to find the 8. There we go. Two discards anyway. Lay, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the gold stake win. Oh god, I thought it was stuck there for a second. Okay, so we have 3 5 cards. I really want to Hanged Man for the jacks and then start working on the 10s. Okay, that's something. Probably good enough here. Okay. Let's send this. See what's in here. Okay. Be careful. I can't quite do it this round. Also, what did I just do? Fine. I don't want to risk it landing on 10s again and then me being caught without, like, a way to score. I just need one strength and we're set, though. Okay, we're safe. So one strength or another hanged man and we're in business. Probably do a preemptive pickup here. No. We can come back for it with all this money we're printing. So one more tarot will do it. That's the one. Okay. It is a pretty bad boss blind, though. Let's ditch this. Strength here. And we're set. Huge. I think those are both rocks. I was wrong. But this is the purple. Guess we don't need red seal up front anymore. Okay. We have reached cruising altitude. We can we can stop panicking over everything now. Well, scratch that. We've got we've got some more work to do here. Huh. I mean, we do have more red seals that we could have played, right? We've got 3, 4 of them. So there's like with a better boss blind, we can score more than that. It's our high card level. That's good enough. I think we just get more money from playing the gold guards right now. MNR, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Congrats on the Nanmp. The vouchers are terrible. We're not in a good spot for... We've just been so desperate to find score for 12 antes now that we don't have... Or we haven't had a lot of space for... like, value generators. I guess this run was just not meant to be.
Well met.
Obi-Wan, thank you for the 10. Sure, that'll help. Where's that chatter that said I'm the luckiest streamer ever? I just want to talk about how dumb and wrong they were. Surely with like $400 we can find the Luchador that saves us. Okay, that's much better. We just got to play full red seal. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat. Super close to gold stake Nanmp, but no retcon at ante 25. That feels bad. Where have you been? I would, it's things like that that are why I'm not like in a big hurry to chase that. I mean, if we're gonna pick up a suit fixer, it needs to be now. I don't know if I can get enough. That has like long-term consequences. All right. Well, it's Luchador then. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. What a game, Balatro. What a game.
Well met.
Bye-bye, thank you for the gifted subs. We don't have all 3 spades available right now. Wait. Yes, we do. Yeah, we'll fix it later. Think we're fine here. Guess it's only $1 billion. This could be our Ecto gamble angle. Take the Troubadour, see if we can... Okay. Nyum. Want to see a run where you try and hit the goal values exactly? Then go. Then be the change you want to see in the world. Go for it. That blocks the Ecto. We're probably only playing one at a time, right? Well, that might actually win. In Nanmp time, we are just extraordinarily far from Nanmp right now. There's a very low probability of that with the poor start that we've had. Tried a couple times to see exactly why people don't do it, yeah. Why am I opening these? That's just a waste of money. Unfortunately means we're going to be holding the invisible for a while. Which we kind of want to do anyway. We might be skipping some blueprints as well. The showman is obsessed with golden ticket, which, fair, I guess. We're not blocking anything anyway. Golden ticket is not what it used to be, yeah. I mean, if I play more at a time, it will be, which I have the freedom to do now, maybe.
Well met.
Neil, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Antes, no overstock. I haven't seen a single cola yet either. Partly because of the lack of overstock. Like, vouchers have been horrific. Like, this is the exact situation why an early antimatter isn't that good, because I don't need it for scoring right now. And it just means that, like, it wasn't a good voucher, right? Or something that I need in order to set up. Like, I need Omen Globe. I need time with Omen Globe. I need time with overstock. I think we just have to take it, just because we're going to need the scoring soon, because we're so far behind right now. What'd you sold for the second Baron? The golden ticket, but now I'm gonna, like, Baron is the next thing to go. Baron is not helpful for me right now, other than just keeping the run alive, but the run is kind of floundering anyway. That at least turns this into a 50-50. I probably have to take that double tag. Just because I can't find colas. This is not copying correctly for score, but... Hand-size voucher? Yeah, like, the run is just not good if we don't find a lot of colas and voucher skips soon. Start cutting some of the non-red seals. Hoarding chariots for when we need to make steel if we ever find a DNA. I don't think I can pick that right now. I don't have enough cards to make it good anyway. We probably cut cards af. No, I just need to do it now. Lose a little bit of value into the serpent. Why is that so close? I guess I could move my copies, but... Didn't copy Baron this time? I thought I didn't copy Baron last time. Twins? Right, well that increases the need and value of shops. Oh, right, yeah, I had double Baron rather... Yes, okay. Now, like, it's obviously copy Baron now. Okay. That's unfortunate. I hate Invisible Joker. It's possible we should just restart. Like, this run is so cooked. Neil, thank you for the membership. We're blocked on Ecto now? Yeah, we're gonna have to start rolling wheels to try and snipe the DNA. Still no Nanmp possible? I mean, it's possible. It's just, like, getting increasingly unlikely as the time goes on here. Well, that's helpful. But, like, 15 antes with no overstock is devastating. We're taking that. I don't know if I can afford to skip it right now. I really want to be able to skip it right now, but I don't think I can just because of my score. If it weren't so late, it would definitely be a skip. I can't even roll anymore. There's, like, I just have to snipe the Spectral. Neil, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. And Milan, thank you for the membership. Isn't this a showman blueprint? Shouldn't another one still be able to show up? Maybe. I don't know that the bug is that consistent though. I know that there's some funny business with that in particular, but if you like buy a Joker with the showman, but I don't know if it's that reliable, or like I don't know how to replicate it. Like, there's no point in even rolling these shops with how bad they are without the overstock. We don't have Omen Globe yet, no. So we're in just an extraordinarily bad spot right now. We do have some time, just because of the early antimatter is like keeping us alive, but like gonna have to get lucky to snipe an Ecto from somewhere. I think it's still too early to start making steel. Like, we need to bank money for when we do have something to start rolling towards. Only thing this run has going for it are antimatter and a small amount of money that we can't even use right now. Pretty much exactly right. Voucher cleared at least. Just miserable, man. No, we don't have retcon. We don't have director's cut even, let alone retcon. Locks. Thank you for the super chat. Good luck on the C+ grind. Like, we can beat it without the DNA. That just leaves us in an awkward spot for the future. Just a random nat negative could save it. But, like, burning down the econ machine when we have a lot of rolling to do in the future is a bit of a bummer here. Be that streamer luck. Zudu, they give the donation.
Well met.
And Biggie, they give you the 7. Alright, our score is about to plummet here. Good thing is we can Ecto now safely. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. We could also pick up Colas. That helps. That gives time, which is what we need. That gives money, which we need. Oh, I guess we do have something that needs deathing. Surely we have this, right? I guess this will tell us how urgent the DNA is. Got one, maybe 2 antis, maybe 3. At most 3. Perkio could save. I love you, Rick, but now is not the time. Maybe we should have taken that. This is fine for now. We do have to roll down pretty aggressively because we are so far behind. should have checked what the score is for next ante. I think we pretty cleanly have next ante. The real issue is just not much future beyond that. Unless we snipe an Ecto. But even then, that, like, sniping an Ecto here without getting the DNA to get our hand size back is a little bit troubling. It just feels so bad rolling without overstock. I don't really have a choice, do I? That's actually pretty bad for the golden ticket farm. I should have considered that. That just got done talking about that. Wise man once said that reading the boss blind explains the boss blind. That's true. That's true. A dumb man has said that many times too.
Well met.
And that man is me. Anonymous, thank you for that gifted sub to Overstock. Shirley will get it now. Call me Shirley. I mean, it is necessary. Flying through the flint. We're probably dead next ante. Like, not even a single cola, man. Not one this entire run. The one voucher skip we got gave us magic trick. It was magic trick or Terra Merchant. Alright. Next one will be playing at Merchant then. Can't wait for that. They're what, like E31, 32? I think next ante is maybe 31, so maybe we get there. Okay, so we probably got next ante. Unfortunately, I think it would be just a mercy if this run were to die. But things can turn around very quickly. It's just difficult for them to do when we don't have overstock. I mean, that can drag things on even further, but I don't want that. Be streamer luck. The unseated Anti-39 felt like it was dead more than a handful of times. Yeah. I've had many that that turned the corner very abruptly, but a lot of that came off the back of double tags into vouchers, right? And that's just... if we can't find a single cola, that's just, like, not going to happen this time around. Early overstock makes things so much easier? Yeah. Early colas do too, right? Because the earlier you find the colas, the less likely you are to be locked in on your jokers, so the easier it is to like pick them up and hoard them, and then the more opportunities you get for voucher tags to show up if you get them earlier too. So we just kind of whiffed on a lot of things this run. Wait a minute. This is a sign that it's going to land on the DNA. That's like the worst part is that just keeps the run alive when it's dead in the water. I should probably start making steel, but... Insane pull? Yeah, all it cost me is thousands upon thousands of dollars of rolling. How lucky for me. Also means you didn't find any rolling with that cola? Yeah, now my jokers are locked in, right? So even if I do, I can't sell without just dying. So the run is still dead right now, just later. Gotta start making steel. Like, we'd be through this ante and dead next ante without the DNA. So we can't really reasonably sell the DNA if we find a cola. A guy from Italy, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that.
Well met.
Lunatic Micro, thank you for the 4. Why am I rolling? I have nothing to get. Without Ecto, you need to start Serpent farming anti-21, I think, just to survive. Yeah, but Serpent farming is an impossibility for me. So, that's irrelevant. Why'd you play the steel? So that I can get money? Why would I hold the steel when I'm this far beyond the... Sure. Here. Okay, the difference would it be if you use Blueprint on Baron? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, at this point, not much. Until we start playing full steel, right? Because we've got 4 and 3. The steel makes it 4. But over time, as we need to incorporate more steel into our scoring, the difference between triple copying the Baron and copying the Mime once widens. Alright, voucher check. Maybe this voucher and the skips will decide whether we reset or not. Voucher's horrendous, but the skip is good at least. With steel, we can beat this without the DNA as well. I think we do some hard rolling here to try and find just a single cola. And if neither voucher is critical, I think we just say GG, go next. There's that seance we were looking for too. Like even the utility pieces didn't show up at the time we needed them.
Well met.
Clean homie, thank you for the gifted sub to For the Hype. It's one bottle of cola, Roffle. What could it cost? $1,800? Apparently more than that. Alright, if neither of the voucher is one of the critical ones, we're just gonna say GG. You tried to snipe Overstock and Overstock Plus with the game speed? Probably not, just because I need a high volume of vouchers, right? I need Omen Globe, and I need time with Omen Globe. I need Retcon, and I need time with it. I need the, like... I just need too many vouchers is the problem. Like, I don't even know if Overstock is the most urgent thing. It's definitely one of the more necessary things, but it's not... Okay. Oh, wait. We gotta check for Ecto, I guess. That could save it as well. Okay. I'll be right back. Timo, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you as well.
Well met.
All right. Before we get into the next run, which we are going to do here, I do want to remind you that today's stream is sponsored by Flexispot. You can type !Flexispot in the chat. You can also type !desk or !chair to take a look at the offering that Flexispot has. They have a wide range of ergonomic chairs that are very comfortable, in my experience, as well as very high quality standing desks at a reasonable cost. Again, the desk that I'm using is from them, and it is an improvement over my previous standing desk, which honestly I liked the old standing desk I had, but this one is, you know, much more stable, much smoother, and does a great job of fitting my needs. So if you want to check it out, you can use the link that comes up with those commands. There's also one in the description on the YouTube video, as well as the panel in Twitch. And you can get $50 off using that link, and either C750 or Roffle 50, I'm told, should work through the end of March. If you're interested in upgrading your gaming setup. Is it standard or L-shape? Mine is standard because I don't really, like, the layout of my room doesn't really work for an L-shape in terms of being able to reach the outlets and the Ethernet cable, but they offer L-shaped options. They have a wide variety of standing desks. They also, at my old job, we used Flexispot, like, sit-stand converters that were very popular for a brief period of time. Then everybody got tired of it, and I became literally the last man standing. I was just like, it became weird because I'm just like in the middle of my office space in an open office floor plan, like a very tall person already just standing, lording over everybody, like typing on the power play. Well, it also prevented one of my biggest pet peeves with an open office floor plan, was people just like while you're locked in, just walking up behind you and starting to talk to you and like looking over your shoulder at what you're doing. And that drove me insane. So like at least now I could see people coming around like over other people's monitors or something. All right. Let's try this again. Open offer floor plans. Yeah, they're just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Especially when you're like the guy who knows things. And people just are constantly coming up to you asking questions, and it's like, you could have just slacked me, man. Alright. Surely this time there won't be a natural negative blueprint that we can't afford, right? Let's hold money for the voucher. Think this is worth looking at. Turns out I was wrong. The worst job description is knower? Yeah. I mean, that is true. Just ask Hyperion next time they're here. They've replaced the the Elden Ring wiki for all the Elden Ring streamers. Bye, Hermit. Thank you for the super chat. Hope you enjoy it. All right, let's brother. Okay, you brought me right back. Okay, this can save my econ. So I don't know if you know this, somebody spent a lot of my money. You don't need a blue.
Well met.
Will, thank you for the 2. Wait a minute. How do I...
Well met.
The faceless will come back, right? Spent $1,000 in the last run? I spent way more than that. What are we talking about? I spent like $10,000 in the last run, maybe. Ron, thank you for the 4 months. It's one hell of a combo. The Pareidolia with the... Ooh. But the Faceless is one that I like better. 1,000 in the last shot, maybe? Yeah, no kidding. I guess I don't... I would like a purple, but I don't need to value those as highly when we've already got a red seal in tow. That was the Ecto. It's hoping for money in here. This is the more important thing, right? The hack. Oh, I can wait for the low end straights with the hack. No, block it. I'm gonna keep the hack for long because we're gonna have a hard time making the low end straights once like we're done with the 6s, right? Okay, no 6 cents value here. It is tempting, though. It's actually pretty good to go diamonds, because then we can get money in the meantime. 6 cents might make those low straights a bit tricky. I wish I had thought of that. Okay. No, that's... We want to put it here. That is the one that is least likely to get strengthened into a 6. Sure. Already got a red seal. Let's just send this, because we might need another hand to get us through here. It wasn't until the non-face cards that the business cards stopped hitting, or started hitting. Alright, we can get out of the credit card finally. Oh, there's our purple. Okay. We are so unbelievably back right now. I think it's actually you. Because now we can just print 6s. Assuming we draw them. Doesn't actually get me money, does it? We hit though? Let's actually go with this straight so that we have a reasonable chance at a backswing straight if we need it. We don't need it, but it would have helped. Tooth, not my problem. Alright, vouchers are already in a much better spot than last attempt. You gotta go. Sorry. But you sell your Econ Joker for the cola when you find it, since well, we didn't find it a single time last time. So the only real spectral we're looking for is... Could have bought it, I guess. Or used it, rather. We're just looking for Ectos here, right? Oh, we missed. I kind of need this, here. Kind of need the strength on that jack, but not at the cost of getting runner value. Golden Joker is the least important thing right now. Could strengthen the 5. But I would still like to get that red. There we go. Oh, fine, I can fix this. I can't fix it. I also can't count. Wait, this went off the rails really quickly, didn't it? Good thing we have this runner. Arrowhead, maybe? Reserve parking is also really good, but pretty greedy. Let's do the greed, though. Got a lot of sigils. Maybe we do something there. Egg. And Dusk was fine. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on one thing at a time now. It's pretty good. I mean, that's what we were trying. Why we were trying to strengthen the jack, I guess. Let's hold the red seals that we can, but we do need some help with our scoring still. I've lost my mind. I don't know what is going on here, but I've absolutely lost my mind. We're just going to... I've lost the capacity to make greats somehow. And it's going to get me killed. Good thing we just rolled hearts, right? Alright, this is probably just too greedy. That's not, though. Okay, that saves me. I think this is also probably too cute. Purple is nice to have. And that's why. As we spend money, the bowl is going to get worse than the runner. I mean, that one's copyable with the brainstorm, so it gets us there faster. It's a lot more annoying. Here. Cool. Change it back to hearts later when we get like our 5th consecutive sigil. Probably should not be copying that, should I? Although it is a purple, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. So let's not copy here. Or copy for score. Let's keep changing suits. Snip, snap, snip, snap. It's giving me some Hearthstone flashbacks, though. Speaking of, we can go back to, Can't go back to hearts after this. Probably should have just copied the business card, actually. We've got score. No Paradolia anymore. That is good with the mime. If we could... Well, blank is fine. If we could just get... Not that. If we just get the Ecto, we'll be fine here. No repeat hand types. Okay. Like, there's a world where we do use that Onk. We go Onk Brains... Like, if we get the Ecto, we could go Onk Brainstorm... Or Ecto, Onk the Brainstorm... Ecto the Brainstorm, Onk the Brainstorm... Buy a scoring Joker, and we're set up. Olds. Kind of want that on the gold card, if anything. Like, I think having 4 6s is, with this small of a deck and this many discards, is just enough to find them. The Blatro official Discord has a lot of seeds that people share. Maybe find what you're looking for there. Talisman is good, not great. Just need a jack. Suppose that works too. Oh my god. Honestly, we could sell the business card into that. Might be the play. Especially if we're going for this Onk game plan. A little too cute right now. Ecto? Hit hearts, maybe? Nope. Well, 7 high card. 8 is about where we want it. But might as well go higher. Dump it, it doesn't really matter that much. Game gave 1 Ecto at the start and the rest took the rest of the day off. Yeah, same thing with the blueprint on the last attempt. 20 or 20. Those aren't worth messing with our fool. Alright, goodbye business card. Thank you for your service. Might as well. Okay, clubs this time. That's new. I don't know what to sell for that. Like, it's possible if I sell the runner, I die. Mime is like my only potential multiplicative option for late game. I think it's you temporarily. I no longer have a straight flush. Yeah, not even in clubs, despite Jet's insistence. None of these are the cards I wanted. I wanted to find steel. I know it's super early for that already, but it's like the only way we can make the shift to molt right now. We just did not see the one red seal. Six sigils and no straight flushes is unfortunate. I mean, 6 sigils is why there were no straight flushes. Okay, we're cooking now. Got a lot of room for utility jokers, including getting that 6 cents back. But we're done with the onk now, unfortunately. That said, now we can go back to printing gold cards, which we want to do anyway. Not you. Actually, when the Baron showed up, it could have been the onk play. But the mime is actually money right now, so maybe not. Fix the suits. I'll take the money here. I'm dipping. Hopefully Roffle does all right, because gameplay ain't been it this run. Good riddance. I feel like this run is doing fine. Yeah, this is a much better run than last run. Try and snipe the DNA. Ow. Snipe 2 kings off that. Another voucher gone. Alright, roll hard for the pull up. Alright then. I kind of do want to try and snipe the wheel on the anything but that. Well, not anything but that. That's just not a good hit. Hey, welcome back. Thank you, trading card. Very cool. You can save that for something better, maybe. Alright, do not forget to take the voucher skip. Not that I would ever make a mistake that bad. Still have another chance at colas. Nope. Oh, I almost forgot. Probably somewhere in here is the safest bet. Bro won't be able to afford the vouchers? Alright, bet. Curious. That's a voucher skip? I mean, we had 2 whiffs, right? Well, I guess this is the... Is this the one for ante? Like, we had 2 that we just can't buy. That's pretty brutal. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. I think it's pretty bad. There are 3 vouchers in this game that I can't buy. I got 2 of them. That seems really bad to me. Could have whiffed on all of them. I literally couldn't. If 3 out of 5, if 3 out of the entire vouchers are the only whiffs, how could I get 5 whiffs? The sigils have returned. Holy streamer luck with these vouchers. Some of you are very, very intelligent. Others of you, need to seek some help, maybe. I need to clean up the deck quite a bit. I didn't mean to kill that. It's probably fine though, we don't... Just give me the Ecto, please. Well, we replaced the purple that we destroyed. Still can't get an Ecto in here either. Must be that streamer luck I'm hearing so much about. Yeah, we skip blueprint here for sure. Unless this lands hit the DNA. Okay, well, it would have to hit anything for that matter. Since we have the Showman, we can't block for Spectrals anymore anyway. It's a good voucher. It's more money. Oh, welcome, Doggo. Appreciate that. No addition. Come back. It's pretty early for that anyway. Probably more money. Clubs, so maybe after this boss, we want to swap to copying clubs. Maybe we just start doing it now. Beautiful. Retcon though? Right, we did get retcon. I mean, it could still save us $10, I guess. Well, we already have that one. Did you do the bean bug? No, I just have bean. It's right here. Hit the DNA? Can only roll it, like if it's one of these two, I can't roll it anymore. Why did I open that? Actually that reserve parking could have been close to as much money as the bean. The difference between having even just overstock one and not is so unbelievably massive. Are you not buying Plutos? Waste money, they contribute nothing to my score right now. I don't want to hit every Joker with Wheel because I'm looking for Ecto right now, and if every Joker has an addition, I can't get negative on it. We want this. Throw it on the pile. So it's going to be a little harder to find the sixes now, I guess. Or not. Our deck is pretty small still. Just give me the Ecto, please. Obviously. Good voucher again. What are the odds we hit this many sigils but no Ectos? I mean, the same as we hit this many Ectos but no sigils, I guess. It's fine. That's what we're doing anyway. So what you get for not playing Ghost deck? The run wouldn't be possible on Ghost deck without a Perkeo. I'm okay with my decision here. I'm blocking 2, and this is a jumbo. Alex, thank you for the bits. What should I get for dinner? Taco Bell, so they'll sponsor Major League Balatro. Can't catch a break. That's pretty good, at least. I like this better for the long term. Never mind. Okay, now we have an abundance of colas. Like, if we can get the Ecto, this run is actually looking very good. Oops. Is it theoretically possible? The chariot never shows. I mean, yeah, theoretically, but that's... no.
Well met.
Not in practice because of how much money I'm going to be making. Real, thank you for the 3. Yeah, it's much more likely the Ecto never shows because we're generating 1 per round. At least for now. I'll do it again. Kaysen, thank you for the soup chat. Congrats on the gold stake win. Well played. All right, that's helpful. Hold on. We're getting somewhere here. That's why we hold the gift card.
Well met.
Love Dr. Peppers. Thank you for the 5 months. Come on now. Oh my god, finally. Okay. Whew. Now we don't need to use it yet. I would still like to spin at least a few more wheels to try and snag this brainstorm. But this opens up this as a joker slot, so we can get some utility there. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted, in fact. Start. Actually, we got some use out of this deja vu after all. Doesn't really work with the DNA. That's actually just probably so much more money than the... Like, it's the next thing to go, but that's a lot of money. I've got a showman already. Sell Baron for a non-holographic Baron because is the gift card value too good? I'd probably consider it.
Well met.
I think I would. Like, this, having a backup mime, though, makes it easier to spin wheels for a bit. Larry, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna keep, with that in mind, I'm gonna keep the rebate was good there. But the mime is decent money as it is. Guess we have to find wheels for that to matter. Actually, I wonder if it's more important just to cut cards at this point. Because we have the DNA for printing joke, or more of the cards, right? Oh, we found everything that isn't to the kings. It's possible I should have sold the DNA, used the Ecto before getting the showman. And I may make that play if we see another showman. Sixth Sense is back. Thank you for your service, but you're no longer needed. I don't know if that double tag is worth right now. What vouchers do we need? This one? This one? This one? Pretty few. I think we're fine. Like, we need to get money. We need to take rounds here. Like, the shops are reasonably high value while we have the showman. Hey, congrats, boss. Only technically need either one of Nachatong or Pallet, I believe. Yeah, I think that's correct. That's very funny. 6-7. that over the rebate angle with all these discards? Yeah. Like, I passed on one earlier because I do want to... Okay, now we have multiple wheel spots. Maybe in a pass on blueprint mode, though. Twins, Basil? Throw it on the pile. Oh, boss blind is bad. That one's worse. Great googly moogly, those were awful. I do think we might need pallets. Now that I think about it, we might need hand size for just beating anti-24, though. Maybe that's the concern. Searching for blueprint? No, I might skip blueprint. Looking for brainstorm. And an enhanced DNA so that I can rip the Ecto. Yeah, if only the wheels would show up, then we would have a better chance at the... I'm also looking for Cola. What dies for... Oh, God. I don't know if I can sell it. Did the wheels disappear, or am I just, like, ignoring them again? What if wheel hit brainstorm? Wouldn't it be bad for Ecto? Yep, but we have 3 possible hits. We just need to hit the brains or the DNA before we only have 2 spots left. We only need 1 Ecto. There's an Nacho Tong. That's a voucher cleared. Shiny. Did I miss a wheel? Unlucky. So they do exist. Oh, there's another one. I am just completely blind to the wheels. I don't know what to tell you. They're so bad so much of the time that I just do not register them as an option. That's 3? Sounds like your problem, not mine. Probably is a good idea to get a sense of our top end right now. Alright, spin it. We only have what? Space for one more. You can also replace a mime with a clean one, in addition to the Baron. Never punish? What would the... literally got punished there for rolling the wheel. What are we talking about? Does anybody in this chat know what that phrase is meant to be used for? Sun buttons, thank you for the 8. Wheel hitting Showman next? That would actually be good, too, because then I could keep the Showman when I rip the Ecto as well. Yeah, we're maxed out on Temperance value almost. I mean, the Showman is clearly broken, so... Yeah, I hate to say it, but score is actually starting to become a problem here. Okay. So, all the critical vouchers done. It sure would be nice if we could have this Showman cooperate a little bit. He's doing his best? Well, it's not good enough. I don't know what to tell you. You sell Showman for cola or would it be DNA? Well, I don't need colas anymore because I have all the critical vouchers, right? Zeno, thank you for the raid. Hope the cast went well today. We're trying to get this Showman to do one singular thing. We've got a pretty good setup for Nanmp. If that can happen. Showman refuses to do one thing. Classic. Well, it did do one thing. It did this. But since then, the only thing it's given me is another holographic Baron and another clean copy of Showman. So. Not the most useful fella here. Agent Smith, Showman, all Jokers are Showman. Look, if he shows me a Showman with an addition, I'd be happy. But he couldn't even do that for me. Okay. Once again, the fella's broken. Surely this will be the one. Here. It also took us about, like, I don't know, maybe 15 attempts with a DNA and a 6th Sense to find this Ecto. The runs today have been kind of nightmarish. All right, Showman. Do something. Oh, that's pretty good, but Showman had nothing to do with that. I've already got one of those that I'm not using. To clean mime. It's more wheels that we can roll. Okay, the Showman did something. This has got to be the one, right? Nice 1 and 7. Maybe that's the streamer luck that we've been having, allegedly. Gonna play Slay the Spire 2. Yep. You're not gonna believe this. I played this morning, in fact. If we get an Ecto off of this Omen Globe, I'm gonna lose my mind. This has to be the worst Showman that I've, like, series of Showman that I've ever seen in my life, man. This is, like, catastrophically bad. Vessel is what we want. Like, the Showman is sincerely tanking the run right now. Plural Showman. This is just exhausting, man. Why not rare skip? Because that's an extraordinarily bad play. Rare skip would be funny if it worked. Yeah, the thing is, it's not likely to work. Like, just because we're getting extraordinarily unlucky doesn't mean we need to make, like, really bad plays to or really low odds play. We're better off just, like, seeing more shops, rolling the shops, getting more money. Showman just makes it possible for any item that we already have in play, so that includes jokers, consumables, can show up in the shop still. Well, specifically Joker, Tarot, and Planet Spectral cards can appear multiple times. All that means is that if you already own it, it can show up in the shop. That's normally not the case. Rerolling that? Like, we're just going to die. This is actually unreal. A lot of mimes, though? Yeah. Which is not helpful. Like, how many antes have we had the Showman? Maybe 5? And we've seen one thing of value while rolling down aggressively? Five to 6 antes? Yeah. With overstock? Roffle 1v1 bean gold stake, you won't. I literally did. Stop being weird. Saw it that time, chat. Okay. I mean, that's also honestly bad, but at least we get a lot of money from it. But that means the times when we do actually need it, it's going to be deeper in the rolls. I guess this is what I get for mistiming the Ecto and not giving myself an opportunity for a slot for an Econ Joker. I don't think it's a money issue as much as a luck issue. In this game, luck issues are money issues. Usually. Voucher is also bad here. Chicoda vendor, thank you for the super chat. I simply don't know, man. Getting to the point where you need the blueprint? Yep. Like, I might just have to take the rare skip. It is a horrendously bad play, but, like, the shops just aren't... Like, I'm getting that desperate that I need to make a play that bad, right? Like, my score is almost out here. And, like, the timeline is really important here because... like, I need to... Like, I need more money. Like, I don't have time to accumulate money now. BBT, thank you for the donation. Yeah, I have to take that skip. That's horrible. Oh my god. What a nightmare. And it has to, like... It has to hit big. Just atrocious, atrocious luck. I'm gonna lose my mind if I see another mime. Sucks to suck, I guess. That feels really bad. I think the run's just cooked. Like I said, Showman just tanked the run. Even if we find him, we're still just in such a horrific spot right now. Yeah, we have 4 double tags. But we die next ante, so we have to take a big swing here. Should you sell the Showman before the skip with the shop with those tags? No, I need the skip is only worthwhile, even worth considering, because we have the Showman. This is why you don't take rare skips. We're dead. This is actually unreal. This is generally shocking luck. Yeah, and the entire time I've been having people tell me how lucky I am is the most frustrating part of that. Tom, thank you for the donation. Well, I mean, we're dead next ante. The run so close to dead, why not just take the chance and rip the Ecto? 75% it works fine. 100% chance it kills me on the spot because I lose score. So, that's a bold strategy. Like, if a Joker shows up, then maybe I have to take that gamble because we're dead anyway. But, like, doing that now just leaves me dead. Wasn't it just better to find a rebate instead of showman to farm money to find blueprint and then showman? What am I... No. No, that's actually strictly worse because we want the third brainstorm more than we want a blueprint. No. So that we don't have to find the showman later. Like early on in the setup, I would have skipped the blueprint because that's the correct thing to do when you have 2 brainstorms. I mean, at this point, we have to take it and get lucky. We got lucky. But I don't know if it's enough. What's the reason for brainstorm instead of blueprint? Well, it's here. Right? Like if we have 3 copies, if we have 2 copies of brainstorm and 1 copy of blueprint, we need showman to get a 4th copy, which is necessary for Nanmp. If we have 3 copies of brainstorm and 0 copies of blueprints, we don't need the showman to find the 4th copy Joker. Problem now is we're just unbelievably poor. If we hit brainstorm, we can sell the showman. If we hit blueprint, we have to keep the showman. That gets a lot worse. I don't even know if we're beating this ante right now, are we? Yeah, we'd probably have to sell Baron for Blueprint. Unlucky. When 2 showmen increase the chances per chance. What chance? There are no odds on showman. We have 0 non-kings in the deck. The chat is just asking the same question on a repeat every 3 minutes? Yeah. That's how these days kind of go. I think the only chance that we have left is... no, we're just too broke. It's over. Like, even if we find the Giga High roll, it's just over. This is astounding. What is... Like, the odds are horrific on that. This is... This is actually infuriating. This run is like the far, far, far tail of the distribution. Well, I mean, last week we had one where Blueprint wasn't in the shops earlier than like 500 rolls deep or something absurd like that. So that's just kind of how my luck has been going on these runs lately. I've been on just a horrifically unlucky streak with these runs. Alright, this is the showman.
Well met.
Oh, we're dead next ante, so ask to show up next ante. Rufus, thank you for the prime. We've seen every rare except blueprints. Well, and another brainstorm. But at this point, yeah, probably. Assume no retcon as well. We have retcon. It just doesn't matter. We have $5. And we're dead in the ante, so what does retcon do for us? Haven't seen the duo yet? I think we saw it early. Like pre-showman. And I think we saw an order early as well, but... I don't know. Some of those kind of blend together. This is our last chance. It looks like GG to me. Absolutely unreal. I mean, that's just like catastrophically bad luck. I've never had jokers be the limiting factor before. That's like, that's nearly impossible with the amount of times that we've rolled. Like, that just simply doesn't happen. Will you upload this run? No, it's trash. And we have to stay alive. This is like... so unbelievable, man. I'm very curious to see how many times I've rolled. How long has it been since you uploaded multiple runs in one video? Since Roffle Heavy started, I guess. So whenever I started posting there. What are we looking for? The sweet release of death. It's another rare. Can't afford it even. Okay. Maybe I'll get my wish a little. This is also unlucky. I think we can get by with one gold card. We'll be broke, though. Yeah, I wish I had said that. There's a percentage that a card in the shop will be spectral if anybody knows. The wiki might. That is infuriating, man. Okay, give me a second. This is salvageable. Alright, here's what we do. We sell this, buy this. We hold money. And we have to find the showman now after Anti-24. And then we're probably going to have to use, like, reserve parking to get our money back up once we start serpent rolling. Like, that's our only chance. You get through Anti-24 with 3 copies plus Baron? That's a good question. Because it's basically -1 hand size, right? We'll do a top end check. Not here, though. I need the money too desperately. And 1 less copy Joker for scoring. What's the difference between a Baron and a blueprint pointing at a Baron when it comes to scoring? NG24 is E77 or 78 if it's the Violent Vessel. Plant. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Glad you're getting plenty of sleep. There's also the run of unending sigils. Yeah, I mean, even that 6 cents was really, really unlucky. And then, like, that is part of why we're in a, like, that contributed to us being in an econ hole right now, right? Because we had to keep that 6 cents over other, like, better utility jokers just because we could not hit the Ecto for the life of us. Alright, Anti-23, I have to do a top-end check. Yeah, we also lost money by not being able to copy the gold seals. Like, there's a lot of things that are compounded, that were very, very low odds of happening that have compounded and resulted in me being able to generate less money, which means that, like, I can't push through the continued low odds things of happening. Right, like, you can just brute force your way through it if you have enough money. But because those things, like, result in me having less money, I wasn't able to get the money necessary to brute force my way through. Alright, let's do our top end check here, maybe.
Well met.
Cool. Doctor, thank you for the prime. 5 steals E70, that's not what I'm concerned about right now. That will help later, but I'm worried about next ante. Like, if this isn't enough, what that tells me is I need to roll for Bean next ante. Okay, so we're through. Would you even sell for the Showman? Baron? Because we're going to be Serpent rolling after on ante 25 anyway. High card on level 10 is not great, right? High card on level 10 is more than sufficient. High card is... The high card... Adding it to... We could go up to, like, high card level 50 and it wouldn't change the score in a meaningful way. You don't get big numbers by adding, you get them by, like, repeated multiplication. Do you think you can farm enough money? No. But, I mean, if there's a chance, like, there's not enough time for a new run, so if there's a chance, we might as well take it, right? Going from level 10 to level 100 only gets you, like, 1 E. I don't know about that. Because, like, the beginning levels matter a lot. It's just, like, you get severe diminishing returns as you... Why am I rolling? That's... As you, like... increase the levels. Chips, though, chips do not matter on Plasma deck. The chip component is not considered in our score. And even then, when you get to those larger numbers on non-plasma decks, the chips don't really matter that much because, again, same principle applies, diminishing returns. Baseball goes from 10 to 100, doesn't it? Maybe it's slightly more than an E, but still effort needed is not worth an E. Yeah, it's wasted money, and like 1 E isn't meaningful once you get to these antes, right? It's got to be a reroll. That's maybe our worst boss. That's maybe our second worst boss. That's fine. Is it hurting you inside that the golden steel isn't sorted by suit? Honestly, there are too many other things that have gone horrifically wrong in this run for me to care about that. Bean bug potentially? No. No. This run is on life support. We can't take a greedy line with a bean bug. That is not the position we are in with $550. Yeah, this is the worst time to try for a bean bug that I could possibly imagine. First of all, it's ante 24. Second of all, it's ante 24 and we're just scraping by. Need like 3K to roll an anti-25, right? No. No. Because we're not even able to look for the burglar yet. Speaking of. We're just rolling Serpent. We're not rolling for the burglar. Honestly, we'd rather have a reserve parking than a burglar early so that we can get enough money to find the burglar and the showman. So this worst case scenario, which is likely, what this at least tells us is that something that I haven't considered in the past, pallet is not 100% necessary to get through anti-24. And we do have the problem where we relatively recently found the serpent, so it's like it's pulled out of the queue. But we probably have seen most, if not all of them, so we're cycled back around, I imagine. Okay, that's good enough. Wait, no. Oh, I might have just thrown. It's fine. It's fine. It'll free me from the run. Yeah. That's what I didn't consider. It's fine. This run was gonna die anyway. Isn't it like 360 per serpent reroll? I think that's average. Maximum is like 700 though. It might be close because we were E78, right? I mean, is that not how this run has been? Like that's the perfect way for this run to end. What unbelievably horrific luck this has been. This needs to be a video. There's no point. It's a bad run. It's just me complaining about how bad the run is and how bad the luck is. Nobody wants to watch that. It'll just be people that aren't capable of getting this run on a regular basis, confused about why I'm complaining about how unlucky I am because they don't understand that luck is unimportant in this game in most cases. Look at his jokers and he's complaining about being unlucky. Yeah, it would be the most obnoxious comment section you could possibly imagine. $756 rerolls. So many of those were during the showman with Overstock. Tell me again about the streamer luck, chat. Like, there's nothing more tilting than consistently getting unlucky for... I mean, going on 8 hours now if you count the last...
well met.
If you count the last attempts at Nanmp. just consistently being brutally unlucky and then having people pop in and tell you how lucky you are. That's extraordinarily frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Walker, thank you for the prime. All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner instead. Let me send you over to... Looks like Dreads is still playing some Slay the Spire. I'm gonna send you over there. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll be back on Monday. Okay, Monday is going to be different. I believe it's Monday. Monday, I am doing a coaching session with Bushy and his roommates. They're doing a marathon Balatro stream, so I'm gonna pop in for a bit and hang out with them. Then I don't know when I think Wednesday is my Major League Balatro match. I don't know. So it'll be a little bit of an odd schedule again, but it should be fun hanging out with
Well met.
With Bushy and the fellas again, the terrible trio. Jose, thank you for the prime. Also, thank you again to Flexispot for sponsoring today's stream. Exclamation point Flexispot, exclamation point chair, or exclamation point desk. Match is Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday will be... That was dumb scheduling on my part, but that's fine. Thank you again to Flexispot for sponsoring today's stream. You can use code C750 or Roffle50, I believe, through the end of March, which will get you $50 off of your order if you're planning to... or interested in upgrading your desk and or chair. They have a wide range of very comfortable ergonomic chairs and very high quality standing desks. And for this month, if you use the links in the commands or in the description, it will directly help support the channel. So, thank you again to Flexispot for sponsoring today's stream. I'm a big fan of the products that they sent over. Worked with them for a couple months now, and again, like I said, used their sit-stand conversion options in my previous office job. All right, go hang out with Dreads. Bother him now because he likes it. And I will see you... The link doesn't work for you? What does it say when you click it? It works for me. I just clicked it. Anyway, hang out with Dreads. For me, it said cookies must be enabled in browser. Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of mandatory for the referral code, but if you... So it might just be... It might just be that blocking. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Thank you all for watching. New video in a couple hours. See ya.